Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're unboxing the Elegy Mars 3 Ultra. This is a MSLA 3D printer with a 4K resolution and a mono screen, which means the screen lasts longer and it also prints faster. Okay, so opening up the box, you're greeted with a layer of styrofoam or foam packaging. I guess it's not really styrofoam. Underneath that layer of foam, we have the printer itself. It's well protected. Another small piece of foam. And then here's the printer itself. On top, we have a bag that contains felt sheets or FEP sheets. At the time I got this printer, they were giving out free replacement FEP sheets with each printer. It's their new material, so it's supposed to be better or last longer or something like that. And we also have the instructions. Under another piece of foam, we have the standard Elegoo resin printer accessory kit. This is the US model, which means it comes with a American power supply for American outlets. We also have the standard issue flush cutters or quick snips, whatever you want to call them. They come with pretty much every 3D printer, so if you bought a few 3D printers or even one 3D printer, you probably have a pair of these already. I don't really use these for resin prints, but they work great for cutting off the ends of filament for FDM printers. Next up, we have the Allen keys and replacement hardware. The Allen keys are for tightening the build plate, and then some extra screws in case you take apart the printer and lose some. We also have a nice stack of filters for draining resin and 3 face masks for wearing when working with resin. We also have the power supply. It has an interesting pattern on it, kind of like a carbon fiber print. We have the plastic spatula for cleaning resin off of the bottom of the vat. We also have a metal scraper for taking parts off the build plate. And we also got a pack of gloves. And we have so this printer came with a 1-year license to Cheetah Box Pro. So it's on this little card, which is nice, little bonus. I believe they're including it with all Mars 3s, at least at the time of launch. And then we have the standard USB key. One good thing about these printers is they really give you everything you need to get started. Mine is resin in most cases, but I've seen some cases where they will give you a small starter bottle of resin to get started with. This printer did not come with that resin. Next, we take out the printer itself. As you can see, it's come wrapped in a bag to keep it from scratching up during shipping, I guess. It's also encased in styrofoam, so no real worries about damage during shipping, at least from my point of view. It is the new design. The Mars 1 and the Mars 2 and the Pro variants have used the same design where the base is more squarish, made of metal, aluminum, and then the top was like kind of like a square bucket. This one's more rounded in nature. It looks cooler, I think, but it also, a trade-off with this printer is that the base is now plastic with the exception of the red, I guess like print deck, whatever you want to call it. Inside the styrofoam that's inside the printer, we have the new build plate. It is a fair bit bigger than the ones you get on the other previous Mars 1 and Mars 2. It is still smaller than the Saturn, but the attachment is still the same as the mounting attachment is still kind of the same as the Mars 1 and the Mars 2. The vat is more in line with the Saturn style, where you have these 2 thumb screws that you completely remove to unlock the resin vat from the base of the printer. Removing the resin vat, we see it's a new style, different from the previous Mars, so you can't use those with this one. It does have a max fill line indicator printed on the inside, and it's also a new curved shape in the front, which unfortunate I think they could have made the inside volume a little bigger and utilize some of that space that's just taken up by the curve. There are also no pour spouts on it, but the corners are tapered, so you could, I guess, pour from any corner. And then what's left is the screen and the deck. The bottom of the vat also has little feet, so if you sit at a table, the FEP doesn't touch the table, and you lock it back in by replacing the 2 screws you removed previously. So the downside with this design is if you take the vat off, you gotta make sure I guess it's a little harder to take it off, or more effort, and you gotta make sure you don't lose the screws or drop them in the resin vat, because now they're much easier to do. The power button is very clicky. It's touchscreen, standard Elegoo touchscreen. The sides, as mentioned before, the base is all plastic. There is an access door in the back, I guess for doing maintenance on the inside of it. And the top surface that's red is like the same red aluminum that you find on the top of the previous Mars. Even the Saturn, I think, use the same thing. And then we have the new stylish bucket dome hood thing. Lid, that's what it is. It's also wrapped in saran wrap to keep it protected, or keep it from scratches. And that's it. This has just been an unboxing. I will do a review following on. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please hit the thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and feel free to leave comments. See you next time.